guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of SkyExchange. We've got some mobs down below the base. I'm trying to get myself a bat in a golden lasso so that we can make an angel ring. I want to do that this episode. Create a flight would be amazing. There we go, we got one. Fantastic. So, that bat is going to be used. I'll just kill off this other one. That bat is going to be used to make an angel ring. I want to get creative flight, and I have to say, I'm loving this pack. Now, bats spawn below Y level 63, and 62 will work, but there's more spawning spaces, and they need darkness as well. So that's why I made the little thing down below. Let's get a couple torches just so we can kind of light this area up a little bit. One should do it. There we go. And that is our bat spawning chamber. I guess it works. So, yeah, good stuff. I have to say, I am loving this pack. I also made this Mobius Fuel, which is pretty easy to do. You just make some coal, and then you can turn it into this alchemical coal right here. And we'll grab that, and we can actually complete a quest now. So, there we go. Gives us a little bit of stuff. Pretty easy to make, just basically put some stuff in with the Philosopher's Stone, and pretty straightforward. Nothing too complicated. But let's just toss that into our transmutation table and get the EMC. So, let's see. Here, let me show you real quick how to make that. Super easy. 4 coal makes alchemical coal, and then you can take that and turn it into Mobius Fuel, and that goes into Eternalist Fuel, just like so. See, pretty straightforward. Just kind of a simple little thing. Using the Philosopher's Stone there. So let's see, what are the quests we've got? I need to make this Kleinstar Ein, and then that should complete all the Make a House a Home quests. Let's see, how do we make that? Okay, so 8 Mobius Fuel and a diamond. That's pretty doable. Let's just grab 8 and a diamond. And there we go. We have our Kleinstar Ein. And we can toss that in there, teach the table how to make it. And I'm not exactly sure how it works, but let's claim the quest and see if we can kind of figure this out. So do I put that? Nope, that doesn't work. If I put it in here? Okay, gotcha. So if you put it in like an energy collector or something, it'll get EMC that way, and then you can store it. Okay, that makes sense. Let's just toss that in the chest for now, and the Mobius Fuel back in the table. And now we have all of those quests complete. Let's see, we still have Mechanism, Immersive Engineering, RF Tools, and then this one. I'm not really sure what that one is, but whatever. Let's see. Okay. So, I think the next step is going to be to set up a bit of a mob farm, because we need witch water so we can get ourselves a wither skeleton and get a thing to make the cursed lasso. Alright guys, I am back. Let's just sleep real quick. It's raining on me. It always starts raining right when I'm ready to start recording again. So we need to get some ancient seeds so we can get witch water. And witch water is used to basically turn mobs into other mobs, is its primary use. We can use it to turn a regular skeleton into a wither skeleton, which will then drop a drop of evil, which we can use to make a cursed lasso, which we can use to capture a ghast, which we can use to make the angel ring. Whew, so a little bit of a rabbit hole there, but that's okay. Now, to make witch water, I'm not entirely sure how you do it in this pack. There's a few different ways you can, or at least according to the research and reading that I've done, apparently if you click on a barrel that has water in it with mushroom stew, that will turn it into witch water. I don't know if that's actually true or not, but let's try it out and see. I need a barrel. There we go. Let's put that over here, maybe? No. Let's just put it right there. That's fine. Okay, fill it up with water, and... Okay. I'm thinking that's not how it works. All right, that's fine. So not that way. What we may have to do is get, they're either called spores or ancient spores or something like that. Let's try a stone barrel though first, just to make sure. I just want to make sure. Yeah, I don't think it works with mushroom stew. I think that was one way you could do it back in 1.7.10, but I don't think it works in 1.10.2. That's okay. That's all right. Let's go ahead and try it with some ancient spores. You get ancient spores by sieving sand, I think it is. Yeah, sand. So let's try that, and I'll be back with you in just a sec. All right, guys, I am back. I want to try out one other thing as well. I want to make Netherrack, just so we can teach the EMC table how to, the transmutation table, how to make it. You just need a stone barrel, some lava, and then you toss a little bit of redstone in there, and that'll make it. But Netherrack only has a value of 1, so it's a good block. It's versatile. You can use it to get a couple things. If you turn it into nether gravel, you can use that to get, like, gas tiers. Not incredibly useful, I guess, but hey, it's just another thing. So, wanted to make Netherrack real quick. Anyway, let me get back to the ancient spore thing. All right, guys, I am back, and I'm just sieving up a little bit of sand, and looks like we got ourselves an ancient spore. Fantastic. We can use that to make the witch water that we need. So if we take, or actually, I guess they're just called spores now, but whatever. Let's throw this stuff away in our chest. Throw the sand into our table, finish sieving off this last bit, just because otherwise my OCD will bother me having a half-sifted thing. There we go. And now if we take this spore and right-click on the barrel, this will start turning into witch water. It'll take a little while. I think it takes around like 50 seconds or so to fully transform, but once that's done, we'll have a little bit of witch water, and we can use that to make ourselves some other mobs that we don't have access to right now. All right, guys, I am back, and it looks like our witch water is done. I just need... Oh, a bucket. Right, not water. There we go. I just need to grab myself a bucket so we can pick it up. There we go. And now we've got witch water. I want to test and see. Can I pick this? Okay, good. I can pick it back up once I'm done. Just wanted to make sure. But now what we need to do is come over there and make ourselves a bit of a simple mob farm. I've kind of had this area, like, sectioned off. We're going to put a mob farm over there, where you see that, like, cobblestone path kind of off to the left. Anyway, so let's grab a bunch of cobblestone. I'm going to need a whole bunch. All right, guys, I am back. So I'm going to go ahead and start plopping down some blocks here to make a pretty simple mob farm. This isn't difficult at all. I think it's extending 8 out or something like that from the middle platform. Long story short, it's going to be a very, very simple mob farm. It'll be 1 block wide, it'll be 3 blocks tall, and then it'll be however many blocks this is long. The size doesn't really matter. Basically, this is just going to be a place where mobs can spawn, and it will spawn endermen, skeletons, basically everything except for spiders should spawn in here. So let's see. This will be the killing floor. Like, this is going to be the block level where the mobs will spawn at. Let's fill in the bottom underneath that. And then I need some slabs, and I need a crafting table to make those slabs. So let's try this again. There we go. Let's just make a bunch of slabs. So we're going to put a row of slabs like right here, and this will be where that'll be so we can reach the feet of the mobs. We'll stand on that level, and we'll be able to basically hit the mobs in the feet where they can't hurt us. And let's just build this up a little ways. Oh, falling squid. Anyway, we'll build this up a little ways, and then I'm going to put some slabs on top of it so we have a decent little mob farm here. So let me get some more work done on this mob farm, guys, and I'll be back with you in just a minute. All right, guys, I am back. Mob farm is done, and it's looking pretty good. We have a skeleton in here. Let's use the witch water. That should turn him into a wither skeleton. Yep, looks like he has black feet now. And then if we kill him... Oh, we got the drop of evil we needed. Oh, that's amazing. That is super amazing. Okay, so I'm actually going to use that for something other than the cursed lasso, because you can actually use the drop of evil to make something else, which is super amazing. We can use it to make the cursed lasso, or we can do what I'm actually going to do with it, and we can use it to make cursed earth, which will then spawn mobs super quick and hopefully allow us to get a lot more drops of evil very quickly. So let's grab some dirt here. And rather than having a row of cobblestone there, we're going to have a row of cursed earth instead. There we go. And if I just click this, that'll spread. Oh, it only spreads to here. That's different. I didn't know there was a limit to how far it could spread. But either way, that's cursed earth. It's going to spawn mobs super quickly now. So, like, it just popped out a witch. We'll kill that. Look, now it's popping skeletons. Basically, this is going to spawn mobs super quickly. Ooh, and guardians? It spawns guardians. Ow. Those are going to be annoying. I kind of wish it didn't spawn guardians, honestly. Just because they're, whatever. Come back, you. Hey. No, hey. He keeps, ow. Stop. I'm going to get this guardian. It's going to happen. We got him. All right, so let's grab our cursed earth. And now, ooh, charged creeper. Witchwater turns regular creepers into charged creepers, by the way. And then we got a wither skeleton here. Another skeleton over here. Please give me, there we go, got another drop of evil. Okay, so we can use that to make our angel ring, which is amazing and super awesome. I'll probably switch this over to cursed earth as well. I'd like to get one more drop of evil just so I can do it now, so half of this farm isn't dirt. Oh, wait. There we go. Stupid thing. Whatever. I'll deal with it later. Anyway, so let's go and make our angel ring over here. And it's not super hard to do. Well, make our angel ring. I meant to say make our cursed lasso. I can't make an angel ring until I have a cursed lasso that has a wither in it, which is a little bit easier to do than you might, or a little bit harder to do than you might think. So first thing we need to do is make another golden lasso, which is just 4 gold nuggets, some string, and a couple of levels. There we go. So we spend 8 levels on that, and then we combine that with the drop of evil to make the cursed lasso. And that's the thing we need to catch the ghast in to make our angel ring. All right, guys, I am back. We've got the ghast. We need to damage it in order for the cursed lasso to be able to catch it. So we'll shoot it with 1 arrow. Please don't destroy my stuff. All right. All right, we gotta go for it. We're going for it. Oh boy, get him, get him, get him. Oh, there we go. We got our cursed lasso, and we're gonna kill this pigman. We got him though. Now we can make our angel ring. That's amazing. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, creative flight, here we come. We're getting there. We're making progress. Things are happening. All right, guys, it is time to make the angel ring. I am so ready for this. So we need 4 gold ingots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 4. There we go. We need. Do I not? Really? I haven't taught my table glass yet? Okay. Fine. I could have sworn that I had taught it how to make glass, but, whatever. I guess we'll just make some glass and then we'll teach it how to make glass. That's a little weird. Then we need one of these resonating redstone power crystals. That's ender shard, glass cutter. Okay. Let's see. So we need some iron ingots. We need a couple of sticks. And then we need an ender pearl. So let's go like so to make the glass cutter. That'll make the ender shards. And then we'll teach that to the table, teach that to the table, grab our glass and teach that to the table. And then let's see, we need some redstone. Oh, wait, 4 redstone. There we go. All right, so there's the power crystal, or the resonating redstone crystal, or whatever. We can teach that to the table, which is awesome. And then, okay, we still need 1 more glass. And there we go. Look at that. We got ourselves an angel ring. Fantastic. All right, so now we just need to power it. I've decided to go with these solar panels for grid power. I've got 32 of them. Actually 33 of them. And I've placed down a chunk loader as well. And that allows us to fly. Oh, baby. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We'll also torch that up a little bit. But we can fly, guys. This is super awesome. So now I think it's time to start working a little bit on a base. A better base, because this base is kind of terrible. All right, guys. In order to make this base, I want to make a builder's wand. It'll help us get this done way faster. So we're going to need a little bit of magical wood, which is basically just a bookshelf and a gold ingot. And that makes the actual bookshelf. There we go. So there's that makes the actual magical wood, I should say. Then we're going to need some more gold ingots. And I might as well, there's actually a quest for this, so I might as well complete the quest itself. Because we need to make a builder's wand. And then we also need to make a destruction wand for the quest. And then we need to make an angel block as well. The builder's wand I will use. The destruction wand I probably won't. Let's see. Oh, come on. Type. There we go. Let's grab a gold ingot. Let's grab a block of obsidian. And then 2 feathers. That'll make the angel block. Hey. Mouse? What is happening? What in the world? Okay, let's try this one more time. There we go. That was so weird. But that completes a quest called Builder's Best Friend, which will basically give us a relatively minor reward. 2 more magical wood. Okay. You know what? It is what it is. I'm fine with it. But the big thing is it's going to give us 2 of the tools that we really need to make our base. And that is the Builder's Wand and the Angel Block. Because I want to make a new base that basically looks a lot better than this one. This one looks terrible. So let's head off and start working on that. All right, guys. I am back. I was just killing some stuff in the mob farm. This Eye of the Storm and the other thing are worth an insane amount of EMC. Like, that's crazy. We can get ridiculous amounts of EMC just by clearing out the stuff that you get in that mob farm after you've used witch water on it. That's amazing. It's super awesome. All right, guys, I am back. So I've set up a location a little ways away, and I want to start kind of working on our base. I've worked out a block palette, spent a little bit of time in a creative testing world, and I think you guys are really going to like this. We're basically, I don't know, maybe 150 blocks west of our starter base. If I fly off, it'll come into view. We're basically just outside of view distance. So I use this angel block to kind of mark it down. An angel block is basically just a block you can place in the air. It doesn't need to be placed against anything. I brought my transmutation table with me, and this block palette is all made of blocks that are relatively cheap, EMC-wise, so I can get a lot of them very easily. One of those is sandstone, and then the other... There's a couple sandstone varieties. I forget. Was it this one? Where's the one I'm looking for? I'm suffering from a case of YouTube blindness right now. It might be this one. Let's just see. Is this the one that I was wanting? No, that's not it. That's not the one. So what's the one that I was looking for? Whatever. So one of the blocks I'm using is sandy bricks. That's from Quark. Pretty easy to make. I think each one of those is like 64 EMC because it's got a little bit of clay in it. But that's not too bad. So we're going to use that. We're going to use regular sandstone. We're going to put one of these sandy brick pillars like every 3 blocks. Or we'll put it with a gap of 3 between all of them. I shouldn't say every 3 blocks. But basically, it'll be pillar, gap of 3, pillar, gap of 3, so on and so forth, blah, blah, blah. And we'll just kind of build that up like so. There we go. Might as well put that down there. And that's kind of the starter idea of the base, okay? Then, I want to... Let's see. There's a couple options for lighting. We could do redstone lamps, but they're like 1,800 EMC a pop, which is a little ridiculous just for lighting. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to use glowing glass. Let's finish getting this these sandy brick pillars in place. There we go. Okay. So that's all good. Now, we need to figure out what this sandstone texture that I wanted was. It's not that one. It was like... Oh, it might be this one. Yeah. That's the one I wanted. Okay, so it's this enclosed bricks. So what we're going to do is basically have that on either side, like between the pillars themselves, just to give us a little bit of a difference in texture. See how that looks? I think that looks really good. And then we're going to make a whole bunch of these big tile sandstones, which is basically just like a very smooth sandstone texture with a little bit of a bevel just around the very, very edges, but it is a connected texture as well, so it'll work out, I think, really nicely. And we're going to kind of frame out some windows and the walls here. So it'll be like a 2-high wall. And we'll just kind of plop that down right here in between all of these pillars, right? So we'll have like this nice 1x2 window kind of on all of them. Let's break that and that one. There we go. So that looks pretty good. And then we want to do the same on this side. Like so. Beautiful. And this one over here too. Oh, did I run out? There we go. Okay. So that looks pretty good. So this kind of gives you an idea of how the hallways will feel a little bit. Then what we want to do is kind of punch out a little thing here, because our lighting is actually going to be incorporated into the floor. And that's what's going to keep these hallways all properly lit up and all that kind of good stuff. So let's grab some glowing glass and fill that in. And there you go. Nice and simple. Totally gets the job done. I like it. I like it a lot. And it's relatively cheap. I think glowing glass is like 192 EMC or something like that. It's not bad. All right, so now we need a whole bunch of sandstone so we can kind of continue working on this. And I want to put this stuff back in. I want to clear out my inventory, so I have to chisel it back into sandstone to return it to the table. There we go. Put our bricks back, and now I want to grab some of these sandy brick slabs, and we're going to use those to kind of further frame out each of these little sections. So we'll kind of frame out those upper windows, and then we're going to bring a sandy stone slab across from each of those pillars as well. And that's also going to help us create a little bit of depth in our ceiling, which is going to be super important, because otherwise the ceiling's just going to look really bad. And then let's grab a bunch of spruce slabs, like so. And we'll bring that over. And across like that. And that is basically what our hallway is going to look like for the most part. Real simple. Slabs on top will prevent mobs from being able to spawn up there, which is also super important. So that's definitely a good thing. And I think all in all, that is a pretty good start to the base. I'm going to want to do something with the windows. I'm thinking we'll probably do... let's make a crafting table. I'm thinking we'll do glass panes. And I need a little bit of bone meal. There we go. And let's just make some white stained glass. And we'll fill those in like so. Make some white stained glass panes and fill that in. And that is basically the design in a nutshell. I think it looks really good. But guys, unfortunately, I am out of time for this episode. So my friends, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.